Shalom YouTube, it's me Cynthia and I'm back again with another video. Please excuse me y'all. Yes, this is kind of a little self-care video as well because I'm just relaxing because I know I work tomorrow 12 hours day shift, and I did a lot of preparation today because today is Friday, which is the preparation day for the Sabbath. Anywho, I do have a glass of wine with me because, just relaxing. And I'm also eating grapes over here. So y'all will be seeing me reach over to this bowl, eating grapes and sipping some wine. So, I did already have my meal for the day, but I want a snack, and that's grapes. Anywho, I'm recording this video. I'm going to set this aside a second. So, I'm recording this video today because today I went to authenticate all of my Louis Vuitton bags with you guys. I have been wanting to do this video for a while. I have not mentioned it because I didn't know how to do the authenticating little process thing. And now that I do, I'm excited because now I get to do it in one video. And yeah, I'm excited. So, as you guys know, Louis Vuitton no longer use date codes on their bags. They now only ship the bags. So, and you have to use a app. Let me show you what the app looks like. Is this app right here. And it's called the NFC Tools. And I use that to scan my bags because the Louis Vuitton bags now have NFC chips inside of the bag to authenticate it. All of the information comes up on the bags when it scans, and it will say write off, sorry. That, and it should say yes. I'll show you guys in a second when we scan my bags. And that proves the authentication of all of these bags. So, when you get to the Louis Vuitton store, also, that's what they do. Yeah. So, to my knowledge, there are different apps you could use to authenticate the bag. I'm not 100% sure, but from my search, you can. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. So you guys can see that my bags are all authentic. Okay, and these are all three of my Neverfulls, and this is my Speedy that I recently just bought. And yeah, so another thing I wanted to say in this video, it's a little juicy. Some of these bags were repurchased. So I repurchased 2 of these bags actually because I wanted them to be newer. Well, one of them at least. So yes. I don't know where to start from. So I guess we're gonna start from my you guys help me out. So I guess we can start with my Damier my Damier Azure Neverfull MM. So I will be giving the names of each bag as we authenticate them. And I also want to give you guys a little story and update on each bag since I have purchased them. I don't know if this is annoying to you guys, me eating while I'm recording, but yeah. I do apologize about that. But after this video, I do plan on watching a good movie and just chilling for the rest of my evening. So this here is my Damier E-Bean. I was actively using her, so I have stuff inside of it. Actually, sorry, I got vitamins in here. Y'all know I do daily self-care, so I have to take a vitamin. I need a little vitamin break. Sorry. And this is going to be so unhealthy what I'm about to do. Do not take vitamins with wine. Okay. Move, Hunter. Get away. You know, that's my cat. Sorry, guys. Grapes is very toxic to cats and raisins. He keeps trying to get close up on my stuff. I don't know why. Y'all, my cat ain't got no fear in him whatsoever. Anywho, so these are just my AirPods. I need to get a case for these. Okay, so this is my Damier E-Bean. As you see, not E-Bean, but Azure. As you see, she is still clean and beautiful. But at the bottom of her, she does collect a lot of dust and debris. And y'all, this bag is absolutely beautiful. I love her. I honestly reach and grab for her almost every day. And I mention that and I say that because it's going to be a little emotional what I'm about to say. Because one of my bags was repurchased and I will share the reason why. So before I authenticate her with you guys, I want to give you a little, history update and how things are going with each of my bags before they are authenticated. So a lot of people say you have to take extra care with this particular Damier Azure, which is true, but per my experience with my Damier Azure, I use common sense. No, don't wear her with dark denim. Don't wear her with anything that will brush up against this canvas leather. It's so beautiful, y'all. So I don't do that, but the durability of this bag is worth the money because she can withstand a lot of things. Now, I do want to get an insert for each and all of my bags because I want my bags to keep the shape. Yes, it does keep shape, but I don't want it, all like this and stuff happening, the bag getting damaged from its natural state. So, honestly, with this canvas leather, you truly don't have to worry about stuff like that, but me, because it holds its shape. It's a thick piece of canvas leather and it's very firm and stiff. A lot of people don't really like that. I love that because I know I got my money's worth when I got a strong, durable, heavy duty bag that will stay beautiful, as long as you don't wear her with anything that will rub off on her. Common sense. So I love, and when I get to my Damier E-Bean, I'm gonna tell y'all a little, the juicy story and the secret. But as you guys see, let me compare them to each other. They're both beautiful and both durable. And I'm going to show you guys the difference before I authenticate her. Yes, this video is all about authentication, guys. But I want to give you a little more, So as you see, she does kind of, have some type of movement with her. Which is why I want to get a shaper because it keeps it firm, And that's why I love this bag. So far, I don't know if you guys can tell by the camera. Maybe in that little angle you can kind of see. She has had a level 1 patina. Ooh. So that also proves on how much I carry her. As you see that pretty patina. Let me compare her with this bag. This bag is pretty new. So you can see the difference between the leather, the vachetta. she's had a level 1 patina. And I'm so excited, like we're building history. But she has had a level 1 patina, guys. I do grab her very often. Now, my Louis Vuitton, she's getting there, but she hadn't had a fully patina yet. But she's getting there to patina. The vachetta, if you can see the two strap leaf handles, I guess they're what they are. So she's patinaing. She's starting to patina. And I think it's because when I ride in my car, you know, the sunlight hits her. But she's had a full level 1 patina. And she is absolutely beautiful. I carry this bag very often. You don't have to worry about this bag much as long as you do not wear her with anything that's going to rub off on the canvas and to destroy it. As far as watermarks when it's raining outside, that also be careful with the handles because it's vachetta. It's vachetta. So you have to be careful because you want it to patina evenly and you don't want any watermarks on there. Other than that, my Louis Vuitton Damier Azur is the best purchase that I have made. I love her. She's very bright. I didn't even think that I was going to bond with this bag like that, but I did. I absolutely just fell in love from the moment I opened this bag and laid eyes on her in person, face to face. I fell in love. So the inside of her, to me, a lot of people say a cream or whatever, but I say like a little banana pudding, banana color on the inside. To me, it's like, because it's not yellow, it's not, you know, it's a banana color. You know, not the banana peeling, but the actual banana itself. That's the color of the interior of the bag to me, in my opinion. So, anywho, without further ado, and as you guys can see, this is the actual wristlets. The wristlet has not really patinaed very well because I don't have it outside the bag to patina, and I don't wear it as a wristlet. So, as you see, the difference in the vachetta is beginning to patina. This leather versus that one is patinaing. And yeah. And so how I clean the inside of her, honestly, I kind of haven't. I don't overstuff it. I try my best not to. But the inside of these Neverfull bags collect a lot of dust and debris. That's just that, hands down. They collect a lot of dust and debris. If you could see. All of that is just like cat fur and just strands of hair and just dust and debris. And I will do another video of clean my bags with me. I'm gonna spill a little tea in this video as well. But I just vacuum the inside of my bag. That's that. Lint rollers, yes, but or you could take 2 sticky tapes and just tap it like that. But I just vacuum the inside of the bag with a little sucking thing on a very light, gentle suction. You know, that's how I clean it. So, let's get to the good part. Let's authenticate her. My Damier Ebene, not Ebene, but Azur. So, now when you use the app, I'm going to give you guys a little tutorial on how it is to be used. When you open up the app, let me get a little closer. You're going to go to read, and this will pop up, and you just pretty much like when you're purchasing something at the register, you scan the bag. The chip is in the front of this bag, so you just slide and glide it until it finds the chip. This is the back of the bag. The chip is in the front of the bag, so that means this is the front of the bag. So here we go. You're gonna wave it over. There you go. It's gonna do that. So the chip is somewhere around in this area. So now when it pops up, you're gonna see this. All of the information on my bag, where I bought it and things like that will pop up. Now right here at the bottom, if my camera focus, there you go. You can see it now. It's going to say at the bottom, write out. Not write out, but writable. Sorry, it says writable, and it's going to say yes. that authenticates the bag, meaning this bag is writable and it is a real authentic Louis. So when I found out how to authenticate the bag, and I was like, let me test it out and download the app and authenticate my bags, and they all say writable, I screamed and I was like, yay! And so yeah, anywho, but that authenticates this bag right here. So my first bag to be authenticated is my Louis Vuitton Damier Azur, and she has definitely bonded with me because I grab her almost every single time I get ready to walk out the door, because I like her because she's bright and she matches with anything pretty much for the most part, and I love her. So now the second bag I want to authenticate on this video, is my Damier Bean. She's pretty, she's beautiful, I love her, and I just want to ask you guys first, and I'm gonna take, a little snack break while you guys guess, what is it about this bag that's different to you? What is it about my Damier Bean to you that is different? While you guys guess, I'm going to take a little break before I answer. Okay. I'll tell you, because you ain't figured it out yet. This is a brand new bag. I know. So, I rebought a new Damier Bean. I know I didn't have to, but I did. My last Damier Bean was beautiful as well. I loved it. And but I rehomed her to someone who was special to me, and I knew that would love and care for her as much as I did. But I had my Damier Bean, the last one, for like 3-something years, going on 3 years or so, maybe even a little more, 3-4 years. But this Damier Bean has matte handles, and that's the reason why I repurchased, because the handles are matte. They're the old Damier Beans by Louis. I think you can still purchase them that way, were more of a shiny type of leather, but this is matte, and I love that because, again, like I said, I love handbags that are strong and durable and holds its structure. Like this here is a tough bag. Like, look at that. Look at the handles and how they stand up. Versus this one. This is vachetta. And this is another type of matte leather. I don't know. I had to do my research on what they call this one. But as you see, the vachetta, it kind of leans and it does got a little, whatever to it. But it's strong and durable. And if I'm not mistaken, per my knowledge, over time, the vachetta softens and it falls and falls and falls. Which is why I want to get a shaper. And I'm very strict about my bags. And I try not to use it every day. But I've been grabbing this bag and I've bonded with her since day one. So it's kind of hard. Now, I don't know in the last video if y'all heard me say, why am I not grabbing my Damier Bean? It's because this is a new one. And I have to bond with it as well. Because I'm like, I used to grab it every day and just wear it like, every single day in every single video. I had a bond with it. But I purchased the new one. So this is my new Damier Bean. And as you see, she has that little pinch to the side because she is a new bag. But over time, she will gain and, get her shape, such as this one that has been out the bag for a while. Now, the very last time you all ever saw and I ever recorded my last Damier Bean is when I did the box opening for this bag. And when I did the box opening, well, not box opening, but when I introduced you guys to this bag, that is the very last video of the other Damier Bean. So when I did the icebreaker for all 3 of my iconic Neverfulls, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about with the matte leather, Go watch that video. It's on my channel. And this is the matte leather. I mean, that other Damier Ebene had shiny leather. This is matte leather. So I like it because it's matte and it's not vachetta, so I don't have to worry about a patina process. I don't have to worry about rain, sleet, or snow with this bag. Like, this bag is durable. It could put up a fight. And that's why I love the Damier Ebenes. One, because it's canvas. It's not soft leather. And it has matte leather straps. And look how stiff it is and how they just stand up, you know. So I love that. I really know that I am getting a bang for my buck. I know I'm getting my money's worth with the Damier Ebene. If anybody or anyone wants to purchase a Louis Vuitton bag, go for the Damier Ebene canvas bags. Try to stay away from vachetta if you are not very, you know, gentle or, you know, like so. Move, Hunter. No. No. Get away. Go. Go. He likes to chew on straps and stuff. No. Anywho. So, if you guys are not gentle like that and like very caring of pieces such as this, I would not recommend that vachetta. And I would not recommend that soft Louis Vuitton leather. And I'm going to show you the difference between my other bag. Anywho, I love this chocolate brown beautiful bag. It's cute. And it holds its shape. As you see, she's clean on the inside. She don't have no dust, no debris or anything. Because one, yes, she's new. And I don't grab her like on a daily basis. So that's the inside. And I'm just in love with the red inside. It's very bold. Two bold colors that are put together that is just very a strong statement. And I really like that matteness because the camera doesn't justify like the beauty of this bag. Like that matte, it makes a difference in the look. And it's just fire. And I really, really, really like it. It makes the hardware pop more. If you guys got one and you've seen or have went to the Louis store and saw it in person, you know what I'm talking about. Like the it just makes everything pop more. Like, it's beautiful. So I'm going to authenticate her so you guys can see her authentication. Before I do that, I gotta plug my phone up so it doesn't die in the middle of this video. Sorry, this is my charger because I don't want to edit. I am one of those YouTubers who don't like to really edit videos. I like to record it like straight out, and that's that. If I have to edit, that means I'm putting one little clip with the next. Excuse me for 1 second. I gotta plug this up. There we go. So the phone won't die. It was on 20%. Charging now. Good. Anywho, so I cannot wait to get the Damier Azur. Not Damier Azur, but Damier Azur and the Damier Ebene in the ballerine interior. I'm so excited about that. Y'all, the bags are not in stock. And that's what's taking long for me to purchase another Never Full because I'm waiting on those. And it's just like, come on, why make a woman wait? But the bags are beautiful because I know I'm just going to eat those bags up. Especially with the matte leather with the Damier Ebene and rose ballerine interior with the matte. It's just going to be so pretty. Like this, like look at the matte and the inside of the bag with the red and how beautiful that is. Like the shiny leather, it was cute when they came out with that one, but with the matte, it makes a difference in the artisan's arts or in the actual bag itself. I don't know if you guys could get it, but those of you who get it, and those of you who don't. Anyway, so let's authenticate this bag so we can move on to the next. So again, I'm gonna go to read on my app, and then we are going to scan to find that chip in the bag. Let's find the chip. Oh, well, it did it. It picked it up. So, again, it says writable, as you see. So, my Damier Ebene is authentic. Let me see. I want the camera to focus. There you go. Right there at the bottom. It's authentic, and those are the other little, you know, this is the other information on it. But at the bottom, it says writable. That proves my bag is authentic. So, there you go. So, these two, as you see, are authentic. But as you guys see, the difference between the bag, this one holds more durability than this bag, simply because of this one is not vachetta leather straps. Like, look how firm that is. Look at it. And it's matte and it's stiff. And I really love that about the bag. So, and you guys know any bag that is not authentic, it does not patina. She has had a level 1 patina, and I just think it's so beautiful, like so beautiful. So now on to my monogram Never Full, and in this Never Full here, I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. This bag, it holds structure. She does. But you see how wobbly she is? Like this. That's because she is created and made with like soft. She has more of a softer leather. You know, very in and, you know. And then I see a lot of people with old Never Fulls. See, like she's very soft leather. You know, like that. And when I first bought this bag, I didn't think it was authentic because I was like, it's too soft. It's too soft. Because my very first Louis bag was a Damier Ebene Never Full. And when I got this bag, I was like, it's soft. It's too flimsy. It's not supposed to be like that, is it? But yes, it does. Because this was my very first monogram Louis bag. I never seen or felt monogram leather, soft leather before. And it's supposed to have that softness to it and squishy, like, you know, like that. And so, guys, if you get a monogram bag for the first time, don't be alarmed. But, yes, she is authentic, as you see. She's not so soft to a point to where she does not hold shape and structure. She holds it as she should. Only slouch I get kind of with all of my Never Fulls, but not really. Because Damier Ebene is a canvas leather and not a soft Louis monogram leather. She may slouch in a little bit. This is about the most slouching this bag will ever do. And that's only because of the tongue. The tongue makes it drop and sag because this is a softer, you know, leather. And let me show you guys another thing that I mean by that. I'm going to use the pochette. See, this pochette is very stiff. This one you get some, you know, flopsiness to it. Some, you know, like that. But it's not so flopsy. And this one is, you know, you get the kind of same, but this one is more looser. See that? What I mean? And that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Now, if it's too soft and ain't standing up on its own, you may want to take it back. If you can, take it back. But, yeah, that is that. So, this bag, I would say I do love her. I do carry her. Not as often because she is fragile. And I want this bag to stay in, like, new condition. Well, all my bags I do. And I'm very picky with them. I don't overstuff her. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but this is also a different Never Full bag from the last Never Full that I did in another video when I made a new Never Full video, monogram. That last video I did when I was sick with the flu. Don't remember what I titled that video as, but it's on my channel. This is a new bag from that bag. So yes, sometimes I do repurchase them. And with that bag, I repurchased, I rehomed and repurchased a new one just because I wanted to. But this bag here, as you see, have not yet patinaed. So the other bag has patinaed, and I do visit and see my other bags very often that are rehomed. But this one is beautiful. You know, she's gorgeous. She's very beautiful. I love it. And yeah, I did that. I like to give, and I knew that it would be very nice. And you know, I don't know, something is sticking out my hair. Oh. Anywho, but I gave it and I rehomed it, and now I bought a new one, and I like it because this one is more sturdy, because Louis Vuitton likes to swap their bags, like little details of their bags, like the straps, just like this one. This bag has matte leather for the straps, the handles, and the side pulls is matte. Little things like that Louis sometimes often change. And the last Damier Ebene I had was a shiny leather. It had a gloss to it. And this matte makes a really huge difference. I think it's more beautiful. And same with sometimes these. This is not matte. It's still vachetta. But I repurchased it and just, you know, bought a new one and rehomed the other one. To someone who was very, 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 very loving and dear to me. So I rehomed her with somebody who I know would love her just as much as I did. And this is my Louis Vuitton monogram bag. I do love her. I do wear her. I don't overstuff her because you don't want to mess up the straps. And she's cute. You know, I don't really pull for her every day like that because she's definitely more fragile because of, you know, she's a softer leather, the vachetta. So this bag, if you're a first time Louis Vuitton buyer, I wouldn't let this be the very first bag that you buy. But when you finally do buy this bag, don't be, you know, caught by surprise because she is not. Sorry, I have not had a grape for a minute in this video, but because I got this to eat, not just for the sake of this video. But yeah, water stains. Don't wear her in the rain. Don't, because this bag will get damaged real fast. Real fast. That's another reason you don't want this to be your first purchase. I mean, if you do, and you're very girly like me, and treat your bags with love and care and very gentle and ladylike, go right ahead. But don't wear, if you're going to bring this bag, definitely watch the forecast every morning when you get up in the morning to do your hair, makeup, or what have you, brush your teeth. Quickly look at that forecast before you walk out the door with her. You don't want no surprises. So let's authenticate her. Almost forgot. So you guys could see that she is authentic. I got the app open. Move, Hunter. Stop it. He's trying to sneak and eat my food. So, we're gonna, there you go. It's gonna ding, and a little check mark is gonna come up. And as you see, again, it says writable. And you see that, yes. So, she is authentic. And guys, my bags are not bought pre-love. I bought them spanking brand new, and they are beautiful. So I know that these are good, authentic bags. Maybe some of you guys don't, but I know that they are because I bought them brand new. And that's what makes it special, especially with this bag, because I've watched her patina. And especially with me using her, if you keep your bags just stored away and don't use it on a daily basis, it may not fully patina like that. Especially if you keep them in the dust bag, it might not patina. Well, it's not going to patina. And that's okay. But, anywho, let's get down to my Speedy. I love my Speedy. Absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I do wear her. I do pull her out, but I'm very careful with her because this bag is made with the same materials. You got to be careful with her. You definitely got to be careful with this bad boy. It's more vachetta on this bag because of the little puffy thingies here and the straps. So this bag is like all vachetta. And the straps, I do wear her on the side. And I do wear her, oops, sorry, like a handbag. And I do wear her in the crook of my arm. So you definitely got to be careful with this Speedy. As you see, the Speedy is a soft leather as well. And she does do this number. I don't like my bag to look like that. I like her to keep her shape. So I eventually do plan on getting inserts for all of my bags, which is why another reason I don't carry these two that often, because they don't have a shaper. As you see, like right here, you see the little slouch on the inside. Let me turn her over. When you sit her down, the slouch, that's the tongue in the bag, slouching it down because it's soft leather. But you see this bag, well, they're empty. It doesn't do that with the Damier Azur, and it also doesn't do that with the Damier Ebene. Just to give you guys a little an example of what I mean. Like, this bag is so stiff. Like, I love this Damier Ebene. Talk about durability. That's what you want when you buy a bag for the price the bags are. You want something durable like that. You see, this bag ain't durable and strong like that. So, hint, hint, you know, be aware. And if you want a bag where you could treat as, you know, for a fashion statement and not, you know, to be delicate, you may want to buy one that's secondhand. So, like me, I might buy one. I got one right here that's spanking brand new. But I might buy one that is pre-loved. That way, I won't have to be as cautious because it already patinaed or whatever. But this bag here is brand new. There's pretty much no patina going on with her. Pretty much, I can say I feel it coming on. I've only worn her like maybe twice. So she has not yet really patinaed. And I just think she's absolutely beautiful. Like, this is a girly's bag, okay? Like, this bag is for the girlies, all right? If you ain't girly, leave her alone. But this bag, I love my Speedy. Like, she's beautiful, okay? Very beautiful. So, anywho, I'm going to authenticate her for you guys. And I'm going to show you what she looks like without the straps. And I think I'm going to put it back inside of her because my cat is very curious. And I don't want him to start chewing on stuff because he thinks it's a toy. And he likes to do that. And I'm like, Hunter, no, it's not a toy. It's not a toy. And I'll be very highly upset if he bites, put his little teeth print in my bag. So this is the strap. And inside of her, to keep partially of her straps, I have like all the dust bags inside of here. I plan on getting inserts. I keep saying that, but I have not gotten them yet. I've been procrastinating, but which I actually might do that today. Buy the inserts for my bag. And as you see, she's soft leather. Now, I have not yet had a Damier Ebene and Damier Azur Speedy, but I do know when I get that Damier Ebene Speedy, like, y'all, this bag is new. You can see it still trying to crease up and fold up. See? This is a spanking brand new Damier Ebene. But when I get my Damier Ebene Speedy, I know hands down I'm gonna fall in love, and I might be reaching for the Azur and Ebene more than this one. So I try to give this one as much as love as I can give her while she's just, you know, the first Speedy. And that's why I picked her monogram first, because I know how I'm gonna feel when I get the other two, per the Neverfulls and those prints and canvas leather. I just know, because I love them and I grab for them more, because I know these two here, the monogram is very, very delicate. Okay, you don't want to damage it, and the value of reselling it. I'm not gonna resell any of my bags. I didn't buy them to sell them, but I bought them to have them in a collection. You know, I used to love dolls. I still do love dolls, reborns, whatever, what have you, American Girl. And I used to collect them. But now I'm a woman, and this is my thing. Handbags, okay? So, you know. So, yes, anywho. But let's authenticate her. All right, let's authenticate her. So I hit read. Now for this bag, I thought the chip was over in here somewhere, but it's not. It's in the poofy part, and I'm gonna be very gentle because I don't want to scratch or damage anything by rubbing and shoving my phone against it. And I did have a hard time authenticating this bag first because the poofiness, well, there we go, as you see it scanned. So the chip is right here for you guys who want to know. It's in this little poofy part. I thought it was somewhere here, and I got scared and I got excited because I'm like, oh no, it's not chipped, meaning it's not a real bag. But I Googled and I calmed to myself, and I found that it's in these little poofy tabs. And it takes a little bit longer to scan it because it's in the little poofy tabs, and these are a little thick. And I'm like, why would they put it there? That means you gotta rub against that vachetta to, you know, anywho. But that's where Louis wanted to put it. So I hope I didn't scratch anything with my phone. I didn't. But this bag is just so fragile, y'all. Like, this bag is gonna be my display bag, you know, when I display them. But I will be pulling her off the shelf on special occasions or whenever I feel, or, you know, it's necessary. So, as you see, writable. And it says yes. Let me let the phone focus. And there you go. So she is also authentic. All of my bags are authentic. They are real. And not dupes nor replicas. They are authentic, as you see. So if anybody wants to, you know, check me out. I'd make the video. And so, as if anybody wants to try to challenge me out there who has a Louis Vuitton bag, this is the app that I use. Download it on your phone, and you know, scan your bag, and it's gonna say the same thing. So that's that. But your Louis bag has to be a up-to-date bag. I think maybe 2020, 2021 is when they start shipping their bags. So if you have a Louis Vuitton bag that's after those years and up to date, you know, check me out. Challenge me, and I bet your bag will say the same. Should say the same. But anywho, if it's authentic. So all that now, let's just say I am excited that I was able to share this video with you guys to authenticate my Louis Vuitton bags. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get another one. I love shopping, and yes, all that. So I'm excited. And yeah, so the next bags that I plan to get, I've already mentioned them in every video, but I'm still waiting on my other Neverfulls. And I'm kind of like Neverfull out, y'all. Look at these bags. 3 of them. And it's like I need another shelf to display them, because they just all over my room now. And I need them to be in a nice, delicate place. Anywho, but all praises to the Most High. I'm able to have them. Because it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have no Louis bags or anything. So yes, I put him first, and in all things that I do. So yes, and thank you guys for watching this video. I cannot wait to see you in the next one, and shalom.